Shacarri Richardson is not a name unknown when it comes to American fields. Being the 7th fastest woman of all time, she is a young, charming, talented, and even the 4th fastest American woman in history. Well, in other words, Sha'Carri has seen and been it all. Richardson has been a wonderful performer for a long time, but everyone goes through a dark moment at some point in their lives. While the past year has had its ups and downs for her, it has most crucially been a vital life lesson. However, with the most recent good news from her side, it appears that our Richardson is back on the right track and also in life. Anyways, so what has she accomplished this time? Well, make sure to stay tuned to find out. Sha'Carri Richardson's early life and career. Sha'Carri Richardson, born March 25, 2000, is a track and field sprinter from the United States who competes in the 100 and 200 meters. Richardson rose to prominence as a freshman at Louisiana State University in 2019, breaking the 100 meters record in just 10.75 seconds at the National Collegiate Athletic Association (NCAA) Championships. In fact, at the age of 19, her winning time placed her among the top 10 fastest women in history. Despite the fact that her grandmother was the only person to raise her and there are no records of her birth mother's involvement in her life, not much is known about her personal and early years. "There wouldn't be Sha'Carri Richardson without my grandmother," she has often stated. Unfortunately, her real mother passed away in 2021, just a week before Richardson's Olympic qualifying race for Olympics 2020. Before being questioned by a reporter, Richardson was totally unaware of her birth mother's death. Speaking about her early career as a not-so-professional athlete, she won the 100 meters title at the 2016 AAU Junior Olympics, the greatest national junior multisport championship in the United States, as well as a gold medal at the 2017 USATF Junior Olympics. At the 2017 Pan American U20 Athletics Championships, where she made her international debut, she even earned a gold medal alongside Gabrielle Cunningham, Rebecca Smith, and Tara Davis in the 4x100 meter relays. Soon after, she began participating in the LSU Lady Tigers track and field team after enrolling at Louisiana State University. At the 2019 NCAA Division I Indoor Track and Field Championships, she competed as a collegiate athlete and was placed in the top 3 in the 60-meter and 200-meter races. In fact, later on, she declared that she would renounce her university eligibility after her first year and sign a professional deal just 4 days after the NCAA championship. Currently, she works out and trains with retired Olympic sprinter Dennis Mitchell and is sponsored by Nike. The 2021 disaster. Well, undoubtedly, despite a pretty good and successful career so far, 2021 was not a year for Richardson. Her mother passed away, and biggest of all, her dream Olympics crashed right in front of her eyes. So basically, Richardson made international news last year when she was forbidden from competing for Team USA in the Olympics in Tokyo after testing positive for marijuana use. She received a 30-day ban, removing her from the entire competition. At the 2020 U.S. Olympic trials, Richardson ran the 100 meters in just 10.86 seconds to earn a spot in the 2020 Summer Olympics. Compared to Javianne Oliver, who came in second, she was literally 0.13 seconds faster. She was thrilled, and her fans were too. But soon enough, their joy subsided as, however, a urine sample she provided tested positive for THC metabolites, indicating recent cannabis usage and casting questions on her ability to compete in the Olympics. According to Richardson, she used the substance to deal with the stress of making it to the Olympics, while also grieving the recent tragic passing of her biological mother. Many people in groups in favor of relaxing marijuana laws, such as NORML, members of the Congressional Cannabis Caucus, and other members of Congress, denounced her suspension, and even Vice President Joe Biden also supported modifying the laws governing drug testing of athletes. Nonetheless, the athlete knew that she was at fault and quickly made a public apology. On NBC's Today program, Richardson apologized and accepted responsibility for the positive result. "I understand what I did. I am aware of my responsibilities. I made that choice while knowing what I'm not authorized to do," she spoke. She also added that losing her mother on the night of her first Olympic trials, when she was the clear favorite, was a great emotional load for her, and that it caused her to have an emotional terror. Anyways, she accepted a 1-month suspension from the United States Anti-Doping Agency, USADA, that began on June 28, 2021, after successfully completing a counseling program. Unfortunately, while Richardson was ineligible for the Olympic 100 meters because her suspension was supposed to expire on July 27, 2021, she had the opportunity to compete in the women's 4x100 relay on August 5, 2021. She was, however, not selected though, and thus missed the Olympics entirely. The Sha'Carri Richardson is back. Well, it seems like 2022 will mark the comeback of Sha'Carri, as she has won big in her first race in almost 2 months. Just as the newspaper headlines proclaim, Sha'Carri Richardson is back, and she's winning. The Jamaican Olympic champion, Elaine Thompson-Herah, was defeated by the 22-year-old on Tuesday, August 30, in the 100 meters at a World Athletics Continental Tour silver event in Lucerne, Switzerland. On August 30, Richardson competed in a race on a windy and wet course. However, this time she didn't let anything come her way, including the weather, to stop her from winning. According to Reuters, she defeated Jamaica's Olympic champion, Elaine Thompson-Herah, by 1/100th of a second. Basically, Richardson finished in 11.29 seconds, followed by Thompson-Herah in second place at 11.30 and American Cellera Barnes in third place at 11.40. The sprinter defeated Thompson-Herah in just 1 second, and that is so great. Richardson clung to the Olympic gold champion, who was in the opposite lane for most of the race. The two sprinters, who were put in neighboring lanes, ran practically neck and neck for the whole of the race, with Richardson narrowly holding off the Olympic gold champion at the finish line. After losing against Thompson-Herah in Eugene, Oregon, at the Prefontaine Classic in 2021 and 2022, Richardson finally got the chance to beat her after 3 tries. Additionally, Richardson, a track standout known for her lightning-fast sprint times, blazing red hair, and long, vibrantly decorated nails, continues to impress with her nail art this time as well. Since competing in the U.S. Championships in June and failing to qualify, she hasn't run since, but this time Richardson, who beat the opposition by just 0.1 of a second at the Lucerne meet, was undoubtedly at the top of her game. In typical Richardson style, she also competed with her best appearance. A few pictures from the marathon were uploaded by Richardson to Instagram, including one showing her nameplate bib against her cranberry red Nike running singlet, and another of her grinning either before or after the race. For this race, Richardson even gave up her original bright orange hair for darker brown color with some faint blonde streaks, but her signature glam lashes and famous nails were still a part of her go-to style. This time, she chose to wear stiletto nails for the Lucerne race, going for a long, spiky pair with sophisticated nail art that featured a golden serpent, the Ankh symbol, and an eye design in tones of gold, cream, and light rose pink. Well, needless to say, it was a fashionable victory for a fashionable racer. Ultimately, the year 2021 has been a nightmare for Richardson, from losing her mother to being barred from competing in the Olympics, but she has survived. Winning over emotions in the midst of a tragic loss was difficult, but she did it because she wanted to make her family, whom she refers to as her everything, proud. Nonetheless, just as 2021 has come to an end, so has her difficult moment in life, and we can only hope that the future offers her more happiness. That finishes our video for today, everyone. We sincerely appreciate your patience. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification. Take care.